So I've been asked a lot, how do you draw an eye? Eyes, are typically, when they're drawn wrong, most of the time they're drawn wrong in the same way. I'll show you how most people who have difficulty with eyes would draw one. A lot of times they see an eye and they'll just do a shape like this and like this. They'll stick a circle in there, do another circle, and then they'll do something like this for eyelashes. Now obviously it looks like an eye, but it's just not, an eye like this. So one of the things that people are forgetting is that there's a tear duct, here, and there's usually some more shape than just this straight curve. So one of the things we'll do is we'll quickly draw an eye and we'll kind of get an idea of what I'm talking about. So here we go. You'll want to have a curve here, but the curve kind of turns a little out. Remember, there's a tear duct here, so you'll want to remember that there's a tear duct there, and then it kind of goes up again here and then down. Most eyes are going to have that shape here. It's going to kind of come around and build around to where the tear duct is, and then it'll have kind of the same concave right there. So we'll go ahead and put the iris in and try to be as round as you can. And most lids will cover some of the iris, and the same thing goes for the for the bottom. The circle would never, or rarely, unless you're really opening your eyes, look like that. So you're going to want to add a little bit of light into the pupil. We'll go ahead and color that in. So as you see already, it's starting to become a better shape than what I had originally drawn. So a tear duct is basically going to start there, and what we'll do is, an eye is never white, totally white. So what you want to do is just kind of shade it in a little, and remembering that it is round, so your shading will kind of be round like that. So we'll go ahead and shade it in a little bit, and then we'll kind of darken the shade to show that it's round. So there you go. You're going to want to put a bottom of the eye right here, little line, top of the eye here, and usually you could see a fold of the eyelid, so we'll go ahead and stick one in there. The tear duct is going to cast a shadow, and there's usually a bag under the eye of some sort. I mean, sometimes worse than others. It will depend on your subject or on your model. And now we'll add some eyelashes, and the important thing with eyelashes is to not make the eyelashes straight out. You want to curve your eyelashes, and when you get to the middle, sometimes they come a little straighter out like that. And you'll do the same thing down here. Straighter, and then they'll kind of curve away a little. So, and add a little eyebrow there. Go ahead and draw that in. You want to keep an eye on the eyebrows. They're pretty important too. If someone has a high lift, you know, you'll definitely want to get that in there, or you won't get the likeness of them quite as good. But so anyhow, so now we'll work on the iris, and you're going to want to remember that light casts, you know, on your eye, and you want to remember that it is rounded. So what we'll do is we'll find an area of light. I think I'll put it here. And what I'll do is I'll start to draw the little lines and shapes that are in your iris. They'll be on all around it, all the time, remembering where your light is, which is here, right there. So you're starting to get some of the shapes that are in the eye, so we'll just kind of darken it in areas. The same thing on the outside. Darken it a little here. Here. And we will work in the area where the light is, but we'll just kind of leave it lighter so that you can see the light. Same thing in here. You're going to have a little bit of light that shows up in a tear duct. It's usually a little bit wet in there, so you'll have some light cast. Add a few more eyelashes. They're short and long eyelashes, so you want to make sure that you get all different lengths of the lashes. Okay. And sometimes I'll just come and erase a little here and there to show some light. In the eye. Usually the nose will start around here somewhere, and we'll just kind of shade around here. There you have it. That's how you draw an eye. Hopefully this helped.